Now, I want to reference a video that you posted, okay, because I love what you were talking about on it, and I kind of want to know a little bit more about it. But you posted in the video, and you put this description is, the best gift that you can give those you love is to take care of yourself, even though it can be one of the hardest things for you to prioritize. So in that video, you mentioned how sometimes it's hard to prioritize yourself because you're like, and then I guess that just comes with being humble. Like you always put others before you, but then you also, God reminded you that you also have to take time to take care of yourself.
Yes.
So can you talk about a little bit about this?
I believe that video you saw, I'm not sure which one it is because I did about several after the pandemic. After the pandemic was a tough time for me. So you know how on the airplane where they say, make sure you put on the mask yourself and then help assist the person next to you if it's a child, because you need to take care of yourself first. So during the pandemic, what happened is that all these places in Latin America and even here in the U.S., they didn't know how to do this. They didn't know how to do the live services. They didn't know. And so all these kids, the churches shut down. And then how are they going to give the message to the kids? How are they going to have the church continue? A lot of people didn't know what to do. A lot of small churches, they had no idea what to do. And a lot of the children's pastors called me. Yoly, we need your help. Yoly, please send us some videos. And I'm like, sure. I'll help. And I started putting masks on everyone and trying to help all this. And I was not sleeping. I was not eating. I became depressed. Towards the very end, I had to commit it to so many people that I was not enjoying what I was doing anymore. Wow. Like I could see in some of the last recordings that I did, I was just like getting it through, like, okay, finishing the lesson. I think even though I was preparing messages that talked about God, I put God to the side because I had to get all these lessons done. Yes, I was studying and I was teaching the children about God, but there was like the relationship with me and God paused because I was so focused in everything I had to deliver and give. And yes, work, study, but nothing to feed myself. Wow. For me to feed others. Yeah. And I wasn't sleeping. I was not doing good. Before that, I was, very active at the gym and everything. Yeah. And I stopped going to the gym. And I became lazy and I was tired. And the only reason that I got up every morning is because I had responsibilities. I had a commitment because I had given my word to someone. Our word, whenever we promise something, it's very important for us to keep your promise. And the only reason I got up every morning is because I had a commitment with someone. That's the only reason I got up. Wow. But then I believe that video is where, okay, I was so easy to, someone needs something, I will go out of my way to go and help them, even though I had a pile of stuff for me to do that I needed to get done. So then one of the things that I wasn't doing, I wasn't walking anymore. I wasn't going to the park. I was not taking care of my body. But that means I was getting sick and tired, and I was becoming very, I don't want to say the word lazy because I still did work, but I feel tired all the time, tired. I don't want to do anything. So then I said, how do I do something for myself? Okay, let me pretend that my body is someone else. Yeah. So every morning, I'm going to go do something for that someone else. And that someone else needs to go walking every morning, get fresh air, get a little bit of sun. And that someone else is my body. So I had to pretend my body was someone else so I can take it on the walk. That way, if something crazy is, pretend that my body was someone else so I could stop and do that for this body, for me.
And I wanted for you to talk about that because it's very important. Like sometimes we don't take that time to take care of ourselves. Mm-hmm. And I was just tell my wife it's when I'm rested, I'm at my best. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I take care of myself, when I go to the gym and I'm still working on it.
You feel good.
Feel good and you have more energy.
You think better too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I think like everything you just said is very important for you to share. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate you being transparent because I feel like it's also needed.
The relationship with God, that's very important because yes, you need to take care of your body. You need to also feed your spirit and
See,
read the
but-
word and get fed every single day.
But like